Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I am Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike. I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Together, we make the Office Blokes. All three of us. Nothing to see here.
No.
Isn't that right, Mike?
Yeah. Go down to patreon.com, put in Office Blokes React. So
Yeah.
it's starting at just £1.50.
You know what? We should take it in turns to try and actually do his speech word for word about Patreon.
Go on then.
Head down to patreon.com, type in the Office Blokes.
You have to do it in his voice as well. Best you can.
Type in the Office
Come.
Type in the Office Blokes. We've got loads of tiers there, starting at just £1.50. There's loads of block content on there, like Key and Peele. There's Malice at the Palace, and there's a weekly Patreon exclusive podcast that's on there every Friday as well. So yeah, you can go down there and support us, like lots of people have done. That was pretty good.
Very good.
Yeah,
Very good.
Yeah, pretty good.
9 out of 10, mate.
Yeah, nice. Your turn next time.
Yeah.
Right then, Christina P. Stand-up comedy, Mother Inferior, I guess is the special, and she's talking about Millenials.
Yeah, I don't know who she is.
Tom Segura's wife.
Yeah, I don't. The only time I watch Tom Segura is stand-up. I don't watch any of his podcasts or anything like that.
I'd only really seen clips of the podcast and not watched much of his stand-up until we've been reacting to it recently.
Right.
So I've seen his wife on the podcast as well. I've never heard a comedy, so I've got no idea.
Right.
I think someone sent me this actually, but
Go for it.
yeah, we'll get into it. So Christina P, Millennials.
I can't believe I'm a parent. I can't believe I have to raise a human in this world. The world is so messed up. And I feel bad for this generation. I really feel bad for millennials, for you guys. Like, yeah. Well, because everybody hates you so much. See? They hate you. Yeah, killer. Yeah. I know it's so messed up, and I think the reason that people don't like you that are my age is because you guys like yourselves so much. You guys have self-esteem, and my generation, we did not. Like, we hated ourselves. Like, our song was Loser by Beck. Right. But it's not your fault, man. What happened was the Gen Xers, I'm a Gen Xer, I guess, on the tail end of it or whatever, we overcompensated for our crummy childhoods, and we oversteered the shit, man. And now there's helicopter parenting and attachment parenting and homeschooling and unschooling and paleo diet and vegan diet. Nobody can get their feelings hurt, safety obsessions. In my neighborhood, a child can't even walk to the park by themselves unless they wear a sign that says free range kid. Yeah, we're all freaked out about stuff that we decided on long ago. Things like vaccines. There are people who are not vaccinating their children. Yeah, and you know why? Kind of happened in part because of Jenny McCarthy. You know who Jenny McCarthy is? Yeah.
Do you know Jenny McCarthy is?
I do.
Who is she?
She's like an actress. American Big Fake Titties. Is that Jenny McCarthy?
Never heard of her.
For some reason, I've got him in mind. I know I said this the other day about Jimmy Kimmel, but I think Jenny McCarthy was married to someone similar. Might have even been Jimmy Kimmel. Might not married, but partner, because that's
right.
That Silverman wasn't her. And I think Jenny McCarthy was similar. She was dating someone. She was dating someone on that same circuit anyway.
Right.
Sort of thing.
Right.
Just can't remember who.
And she was anti-vax by the sound of it.
Don't know much about her, to be honest. She's one of them fucking annoying people that was always on TV. Just, kind of like she was on everything.
Right. I get you.
But I don't think she might have been a model as well. She was a bit sort of like Pamela Anderson sort of style. Sort of long blonde hair.
Give her a Google later.
Let's see. You know who Jenny McCarthy is? Yeah. Former Playboy playmate.
There you go.
Author of 9 books. 9 books. The Ernest Hemingway of cum dumpsters. Yeah. Which is fine, but Jenny, what happened was Jenny read a study or somebody read it to her. And the study linked autism to vaccines. It was later totally disproven, okay? But in the meantime, this dum-dum went on all the women's talk shows and told women not to vaccinate their children, and now you have women in LA saying things like, well, I don't have to vaccinate my kid because there's no such thing as whooping cough or polio. Well, yeah, because of the vaccine, you dumb cunt.
We had the same conversation in the pub last night
Really?
about vaccination.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we've got a family member who is an anti-vaxxer.
Right.
And
Is that just specifically COVID, or is that everything?
everything.
Because I think like some people that don't want the COVID vaccine, it's their choice. They've
No,
been
it's
labelled as
it's
like
everything, mate.
Yeah, right.
It's everything. His kids are vaccinated.
Yeah.
But if he had his time again to go back, he wouldn't vaccinate any
He'd
of his.
rather they got polio.
Yeah.
Or any of his kids
Yeah.
autistic.
No, but one of them was very ill, if you remember.
Oh yeah, yeah, true.
Very, very
yeah.
ill.
Yeah.
You know, and it's he would have refused any kind of like medication and stuff like that.
Well, he was ill.
Yeah. Which would have seen him off type thing, and that's how the topic of the conversation was going.
Listen, if your kids are ill, you say to the doctors, please do everything you can possibly do to
Yeah.
help my kids.
That's why I said in the face of life and death, you have
Yeah.
to you take medical advice, not some fucking
I don't
advice
know
from
better. I'm not
Exactly.
going to fix my kid if I've got polio or
Yeah.
whatever.
Just my reaction and my responses didn't go down too well.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I just called him what she just called us.
Nice. There was a whole town that did it. I feel like it may have been in Wales a few years back, and I think it was off the back of the same study where like the community got together and said we're not vaccinating the kids because it causes autism or it can or whatever. It's been linked to it, and there was an outbreak of polio. Literally an outbreak of polio, and I think it was a big town. I think lost a fair few kids.
Wasn't Bridgend, was it?
I'm not sure. No, it wasn't Bridgend.
They went through all kinds of problems, didn't they?
I don't know if it may. Yeah, I'm not sure. But either way, it was one of them where years later they're going shit. Yeah,
I'm saying nothing on the subject.
you've already said it.
I'll do it in the pub.
That's kind of how it works. Everyone gets the shot, and then we're all immune to the disease, but it only works if we all participate. Like a potluck or a circle jerk. And why are we taking advice from the lady who married the wrong Wahlberg?
Yeah, it was one of the Wahlbergs. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I'll tell you where I know her from as well. I'm pretty sure. Let me know. Was she on The Masked Singer? Was she a judge on The Masked Singer?
I don't watch it. I've got no idea.
Right. I'm pretty sure she was a judge on The Masked Singer.
Right.
Yeah, but again, I'm probably fucking way off.
Yeah.
People
just
let us know.
Someone else with big tits.
I was reading about the greatest generation. So these are Americans born during the Depression era, so they grow up all poor and shitty. And then, and then lucky them, they got to go fight World War II. But here's the thing. They came back from the war and they built this country into the powerhouse economy that it was at the time. Discipline, hardship, fortitude. Now, I'm not saying that this generation hasn't had its share of hardships. I mean, who can forget the great gluten intolerance? Or the peanut allergies that ravaged the nation's kindergartens? Or the horrors of dial-up internet. I can't say it. But you guys have renamed collard greens kale. That was pretty awesome. That was good, right?
Is that what collard greens are?
Fuck knows.
Whatever. You know what? The greatest generation, they played Call of Duty too. Except for real, in foxholes. In France. There's no rebellion in you guys. There's no rebellion. You guys are supposed to hate your parents' music, not remix it, right? You know that. It ain't your fault. We sucked it right out of you. We sucked the rebellion right out of you. And we did it by making you offended at everything. It's a full-time job being offended. I'm offended. Do you know that people are offended by things Justin Bieber tweets? Who I love. I love Justin Bieber. He is so pretty. He is growing into a lovely Hillary Swank. I adore him. But he's not offensive. Come on, man, come on. I mean, I grew up in an era with a bad bitch named Madonna. Yes, now Madonna, in the Like a Prayer video, was burning crosses and French kissing black Jesus. Whoa, now that's offensive. Especially because we all know Jesus is wide right up top, man.
That was a proper trap. I love it.
I tell you what, I'm going to watch that because that was funny.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, I really like that. Yeah.
Funnily enough, I was scrolling through Netflix and Amazon last night. I didn't want to have to think of what to watch, but I wanted something to watch. I didn't want to start a movie or something too engaging. I just couldn't find anything. And in the end, I just switched the TV off and sat on my phone for a bit.
We had this conversation the other day, didn't we, about Netflix going a little bit shitty.
Yeah.
It's not as good as it used to be. It seems to have run out of ideas. Comedy's good.
I sort of think that Netflix have gone... I think they've gone the other way now, but I think they went a little bit too diversity quota at one point where there was people cast because of insert, subgroup gender, sexuality or whatever. And I feel like they're coming back from it a little bit and you just go for the right person for the role regardless. But if I would have... Now, having seen that, if I was scrolling through, I'd watch that special.
I looked for that, yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, she was good. And, she used a very offensive word that we don't condone on this channel ever.
Don't we?
Not on camera.
Is the C word condone?
Chunt. We've not said chunt for a while, actually. That became a bit of a hashtag. Hashtag chunt. Got to be careful how you say it, haven't you?
Yeah, she was very funny though.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Made me laugh. Hope you guys enjoyed it too. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell. We'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.